Yeah, so like part of the trainings that we provide our models is, we have some models, they're like 18 years old, one of our models, she just turned 19 like this weekend. And I was like, hey dude, whenever you're with me, I'm kind of giving you guys like the baseline of a masculine energy. And because we're out 7 days a week, so you get to be familiar of how guys think or act. Because the issue is guys will not hang out with you if like you won't have sex with them. So like they do it because the opportunity to have sex, right? But once they find out, hey, that's out of the question, they stop hanging out with you. So they go for the girl who wants that, right? Because unless you're gay or married, like no guy's gonna want to hang out with you in LA unless you're gonna have sex with them, right? So when the girl sets boundaries, the guy's like, see ya. So the girl, she can fake a relationship, pretend to be boyfriend and girlfriend to gain experience. But eventually she gets dumped, right? So I was like, well, if you're 18, let's practice every day. Let's go out, let's go to the gym, let's talk to people, network, socialize. Then you can better track like how guys are thinking and make decisions out of it. It's like practice run. And then you can better approach people. And then we train you like in sales. We train you how to like, open people. We have like group dynamics. Because each person, when we go to the club, we call that a set, 2 or more. So when we open it, we act like the value. But the moment we
5.3 miles, take the exit to merge onto I-105 West.
The moment
Los Angeles International
we
Airport.
ask for something, it's desperate. Like, remember I showed you there's like 2 models. One's like, oh my gosh, I really need money. The other one's like, I can do it. Even though they might be beautiful or talented, the desperation just turns me off that I don't even want to pay them, right? So same thing with females. It's like, you could see in the nightclub we were out. We're not going to name any names, but we were out. We saw how the girl was on a tap. Remember we were in the DJ booth? But they didn't get to the decision maker, right? So it's no longer about beauty. Because the guy starts losing respect for the girl, even though the girl is like, super beautiful. So we learn to kind of, hack the like the system, the psychology that, hey, we have to position ourselves as we have the keys to heaven. If you want to go to heaven, we're going to give you the key, but you have to purchase the key from us, right? And that's how like exclusive networks kind of work. Like, if you look at Equinox, it's a membership only club, right? So it's cool to be part of the cool club, right? So everyone's paying $300 to $500 a month. And the gym in Equinox, it's no better equipment than a gym in LA Fitness. It's $40 a month, right? The difference is that all the rich people go there to be part of the cool club. And that's like the way we're positioning ourselves. And that's the way we have our models trained. It's like every day we're training. They get to sense the energy. Okay, this is a guy's energy who wants business. We're here professionally. And we teach the models of what's normal. It's like, but sometimes when we go to clubs, the girls think, hey, we have to give in, we have to dance with the guys. But we show like, hey, it's normal to have no physical contact at the club. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just shows what's normal. And then we go to the church, It's like we're showing the models that, hey, these are good guys over here, But when I go to the club, I'm like, I'm the most holy person in the nightclub. But when I go to the church, I'm like the least holy because I feel like I'm a sinner, right? So it's kind of like there's different standards, and we're showing the girls all that, and you get to practice basically your interaction with men, women makes you more confident, and one of my biggest tips is if you want to persuade people, you want to have 30 touch points, right? So instead of trying to make them buy or persuade them, we first build a heart-to-heart connection, right? And so I'm going to give you guys a super secret formula. I spent $20,000 to get this knowledge, right? So whenever I have a message across, right? So let's say you're trying to win a court case, you're an attorney. Whatever the message is, you have to convince the public and connect with the heart, So let's say your client stole something, I was there at that point. You share a real life story. So you never lie. Honesty is 100% transparency. Hey guys, when I was a kid, I could see that happening. My parents were struggling, you know, they didn't have like a green card and they couldn't work. So, you know, they had to take jobs and they stole something. Or just make
In
an
2
example
miles,
that's real.
take the exit to merge onto I-105 West toward
It was
Los
between
Angeles
like
International
feeding my
Airport.
family or such. Now our client OJ here, you know, I know he robbed a store and killed someone, but let's say you're a lawyer, right? But he did it not with malicious intent. He is trying to survive. He has 5 kids. This is his wife. His gangsters were all over the place. And, you know, if you set him free, you know, I suggest, you know, and then you give like 3 examples of how setting him free will benefit society. He's going to be learning. He's going to leave the gang. We're going to put him to a, you know, a program, and you know, he's also going to be on house arrest, so he can't leave the state. He's going to be trapped as a felon. But I urge you, please, you know, judge, let him free. You know, my goal to him is, you know, he's going to plead guilty, but you know, please take a second look. And then the jury decides, then the judge decides, okay, cool, we're issuing you, you know, no jail time, no prison time, but you're going to be 10 years, and you have a felony. We're going to have a device tracking you, and you have to report every week here, XYZ. So then you know, you saved him from jail time. He can work to save his family, because you know, he doesn't have insurance or whatever to, you know, his family, his 5 kids relies, because you know. And then you also emphasize the fear of the foster kid system. It's like in the neighborhoods, the kids need their dad. You know, we're in America, families.
Go past this exit, then use the right 2 lanes to take the exit to merge onto I-105 West toward Los Angeles International Airport.
Yeah, so the science behind it is...
use the right 2 lanes to take the exit to merge onto I-105 West, then keep right.
Yeah. And then, yeah, so the formula is... You start off
use
with the
the
heart.
right 2 lanes to keep right
You give
to merge onto I-105 West toward Los Angeles International Airport.
You can let anyone say yes to you. The secret to persuasion is you start off with the heart. You share a real story that happened, your most painful experience, right? And then you give them 3 tips, 3 information that benefits them, right? So you want fat loss, you know, whatever it is, right? So yeah, the way our models, we want to do it is, none of our models have any boyfriends or husbands, because the emotions that the models have, it's very pure in love. So any interaction they have with the client, it's actually true. So we starve our models from love, so that when they love, in a sense, they don't really like romantically love the client, but they're not talking to any other guys but the client. So like, does that make sense? So it's a genuine interaction. But let's say you had a boyfriend, it's like right now you're leaving to the airport, you're going to be in the phone with him, but now we don't have a bond with the model. Same thing with the clients. It's like any relationship we have, it's like real with the client in terms of like, oh, this client, you actually care about them, they're your friend. And then that's why they're going to want to spend $4,000 for the nightclub. It's because they're not a client. They don't feel like a client. It's a legitimate, authentic relationship. And
use the left 3 lanes to continue onto World
We treat our... our models, it's a genuine connection, you know, Christian, and then same thing with our client, it's like Christian love, you know.
Continue straight.
Everything is like
your destination.
Authentic, yeah. So, like no one's using...
Arrive at LAX Airport, California.
Yeah, no one's like using
Arrived.
anyone. You know what I'm saying? Everyone, it's like everything's real. That they get that concierge experience. And that's why they like it. And I learned this in Equinox, because like all the trainers in Equinox, every one of them, it's like a legit relationship that I have. Even with the general managers, the training, they give me their cell phone numbers, right? But if you go to LA Fitness, they're not going to give you their cell phone numbers, because there's a barrier between professionalism and all that. But like in Equinox, your trainer, the trainer you get at Equinox, he's your salesperson. He's also going to be your massage. Like he does the massages. He trains you. Every time you sign up the friend, they sign you up. So this guy is like your best friend, your boyfriend. So if you're a guy in Equinox, they assign you a pretty girl as an Equinox like concierge. If you're a girl, they assign you a really hot guy. And you can text him at like 10 at night. You know what I'm saying? but you're paying $300 a month for that. And then in the gym, let's say you're sweating, they hand you like a towel to wipe your head. They have massage. So it's like that concierge experience, right? It's like you're not just like a client of the gym, you're a human being, you know. So it's like we're taking basically that with our agency. It's like our agency is like, yeah. So yeah, guys, the video pretty much cut off. I was saying, you start off with the heart, 3 tips, a call to action, and end with the heart. And that's what I spent $20,000 for. It's this knowledge, secret knowledge, and it's going to help Julia kind of win any court case, right? So, so we're here. We're sending her off. We're going to miss her a lot. And, you know, all my exciting days are gone. It's just not going to be the same without you, Julia.
Aww.
Yeah. So I'll try not to have too much fun, you know, but, you know, it's not... She's been the best goddess, and... it's not, I'm not just saying it, I mean it. Yeah. So yeah, it's going to be a hard, 3 weeks, but it's okay. Yeah, exactly. So now, tell all the girls out there to come join.
Yes,
be the temporary goddess.
Yes.
Be the temporary.
It's going to be very fun.
Yeah. Be the temporary goddess, right? It's her second time in LAX, and, she doesn't trust me, but I'm telling her I got this under control. You're the 15th goddess. I'm a professional. And
Yes. Wait, we need to put the ticket.
Yeah, we are. We're in a religious mission here. Saving souls, sharing with them the secret of Jesus Christ, that He exists, He loves you. Even at church today, it's like you're beautiful, you're loved, you're enough. There's nothing you can do for God to love you more. He already loves you. But many people, no one knows that, and that's why we're sharing the gospel of Jesus. And I was going to tell you, like, now that you're with me, you're never going to be alone in LA.
No.
When you come back on midnight on January 6th, I'll pick you up right here. And then, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to send her off, and Jesus Christ be with you, protect you in your travels.
Thank you, yes.
Remember, no weapon formed against you shall prosper, right? The wicked will be cut off, and the just will be inherit the lands. So...
allowed inside? Can you put the...
Yeah, man. All right. I'll see you later.
Thank you so much for dropping me.
Sounds good. I'll be here waiting, but you can check in, So, bye. No, I'll be here,
Oh, okay.
But you go. It's like her first day at school. It's going. I just dropped off Julia at the airport, and we stood in line waiting for her, safely delivering. She really touched my heart in numerous ways, and she's a really good soul, unharmed, and can't wait till she's back. It's going to be hard to kind of see her leave, but every agency, I always see the girls leave, and it breaks my heart. But, what's love if you can't? If you're, you can only care for someone if you love them. And that's kind of like the spirit of the agency, the defense of the goddess, and all that.